We got some crazy big stuff that just came out today in an announcement from one of the biggest Chinese video game companies ever. Now, this is miHoYo. We see right here from Wikipedia, kind of their highlight reel. They are mainly known for Genshin Impact. That is the big one. So it turns out there are actually multiple employees from miHoYo that have been fired due to nefarious activities of fraud, bribery, and embezzlement. And a ton of them are actually now in jail, literally serving a prison sentence. This has all been announced today. We see right here, February 6th on the top right there. That is today. This is from WeChat, by the way, which I think is like Twitter or like X. So this is coming from miHoYo. It says miHoYo maintains a zero-tolerance attitude toward commercial bribery, embezzlement, and other fraudulent activities. And it goes on to talk about that. It talks about how they accept reports. They also say that once one of their employees has been found to be engaging in any kind of bribery or anything like that, they fire them and ban them from any of their employment. They also talk about a blacklist of fraudulent suppliers, believe it or not, which we will get to, but right here, they say to further strengthen its internal control management system and to warn all employees and partners, miHoYo continues to advance its anti-fraud campaign, resolutely and seriously dealing with any verified cases. Recently, through internal investigations, several fraud cases have been discovered and dealt with, and it says the following are some typical cases. And then it goes through 3 different cases here. And it actually sounds like the majority of these cases are already taken care of and over and done with in the legal system. A lot of these people have actually already been sentenced. So the first case here, this involves 3 individuals. So it says Kang, formerly of the Supply and Service Group, Zhu, formerly of the Peripheral E-Commerce Operations Group, and Zhu, formerly of the Supply and Service Group, abused their positions to illegally solicit commissions and kickbacks from partners seeking illicit gains. And then it says what they got for the sentence. It says after trial, the 3 were found guilty of accepting bribes as non-state personnel. And they all 3 basically got the same thing. One of them got 1 year, 4 months of prison. The other 2 got 1 year, 3 months of prison. The other case right here, this is an individual, I can't pronounce the name, but this individual was a member of the former operations team for the surrounding projects. They abused their position to seek improper benefits for multiple suppliers and accepted bribes. And after trial, this individual was found guilty of accepting bribes as a non-state employee, and he was sentenced to 6 months in prison. And then we get the last case right here. This was a member of the original Genshin Impact product marketing team, and he abused his position to seek benefits for his own company, which has been confirmed as a serious conflict of interest, and it says his actions severely violated company rules, and the company has dismissed him and blacklisted him from the Sunshine Integrity Alliance and the Corporate Anti-Fraud Alliance. That's a little ironic. This guy was on the Integrity Alliance and the Anti-Fraud Alliance. They've also permanently barred him from employment, and it says the company has currently transferred relevant leads to the public security authorities for further investigation. So yeah, overall, we got 4 people that have been sentenced to prison. Like 3 of them got a year and some months of prison. The other, the 4th person got 6 months in prison. And then we got this 5th guy here that is currently, it sounds like, under investigation. They also talked about their blacklist. I'll show it right here very briefly, but yeah, they basically, I guess, have a blacklist of the suppliers that were allegedly involved in the fraud, so they don't want to work with them ever again. And then they list all 24 of them right here. So yes, big stuff from one of the biggest video game companies in China, maybe even in the world, honestly. Again, miHoYo has just come out today to announce all of this, but since 4 of them have already been sentenced, I'm sure this has been kind of going on for some time. From what I can see, this is really the first public announcement related to these exact cases from miHoYo. So they probably just kind of wanted to wait until everything was said and done to really talk about it. But yeah, honestly, pretty crazy that this is all happening. And for this 5th person that is apparently under investigation, I don't know what's going to happen with him. Definitely huge stuff, though, coming from one of the biggest video game companies in the world.